Winning Women Friday. Why can't I ever say it? Winning Women Friday. Winning Friday. Okay, welcome back, everyone. I'm your host, this week's host, Hannah Guzman. I have right over here Darine
Darine.
and
Hello.
Dwania.
Dwania.
What's going on, everybody? This is a show that we have every Friday where we want to see you win. We want to hear what were your big wins, small wins, or losses, so we can together as a community come together and cry, laugh, or all of the above. So
We're here
Yeah.
for it.
we're really all
I
here
have
for it.
everything ready.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, you have the tissues? Honestly, it's one of those. It is literally
Okay,
one
I
of
finished
those.
my tissue. Okay, so I had to take whatever I had available.
It's okay. No judgment here.
I I feel like who wants to go first? I don't want to go first. I'm shy to
Well,
say
you should let's chat about what's going on this week though. Like what's
um
going on in the world? What's going on in life?
so much. So much
Okay.
is going on this week. I was privy to like a fun combo with you two ladies earlier in the day, and I really want to talk about the backlash that Julie's receiving on air and off air, right? Because I
Let's
feel like
spill
there was
the
a
tea. Let's spill the tea. The tea is ready.
I'm ready to spill the tea. I'm hurt by it that
Mm.
they're not being courteous to her really after such a long decades of career, and just even I remember you had said like a doorman snuffed her, and I was like, really?
Alrighty. Yeah. 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 To think that she put herself out there knowing that there could be this kind of backlash and people are going as far as calling her the N-word in a place of business. So that means they don't care. It's okay. You about to lose your job. Yeah.
And maybe for those for the people watching us today for the first time, just for you to know, last week we talked about the fact that so we are here based in Canada. In Canada, we are Canadian girls, and we talked about the fact that one of the most popular singer here, lady, what's her name already? Julie Black. Sorry, Julie Black, sang the anthem at the NBA game, and she change one word in the anthem on purpose, to showcase the fact that and to remind people the fact that we are living on native land. And so she has been criticized by many. She has been also applauded by many, especially from the native community. But since then, the backlash has reached another level of hate, and that's what we are talking about now. Like, would you say it's normal, no matter if you agree or disagree with her, right? It's not, we can be agree and disagree. This is not the matter here. It's about, seeing people being fearless and daring to the point that they would become so disrespectful to a person online. And we know it online. The haters, they are part of the game. And she knew, as Vanya said, she knew that she would definitely face some hate, right, and some backlash, because she made the smart move and a bold move, I should say, bold move, because I still have doubt about the smartness and the way it was done, but we talked about it in our previous conversation. So I would invite you to look at the previous conversation on my channel. But now the backlash and how people are fearless to be openly, publicly racist, that's another conversation.
honestly, the racism is, we can have, I think, a 3-hour discussion, and it won't even scratch the surface of it, that you feel entitled because you work for a corporation to be discriminative to somebody because of the color of their skin. I don't have any patience for that at all, especially if it was a Canadian company. So, and she's Canadian.
Yeah.
This is what bothers me the most, because as of somebody who's in quotations in media, I consider myself, I wouldn't want to discriminate absolutely anybody, because the world is really small
No.
and it goes round and round and round. So you never know one day when you might be in those shoes for saying God knows what to who, and it comes back to you. right? I'm a big believer in karma. It, like, small side story, I met a contact this week. We started talking, and she ends up knowing somebody that I knew from when I was 12.
Oh, wow.
Like,
So the world
The
is
world
small.
is a small place. Like,
It's
and
small.
Canada is even smaller, just to say.
Yeah. And the thing that I really find with a lot of people in Canada is like, there's always this thought that, things, we expect this kind of behavior south of us, but things like that don't happen here. Like, no, 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 no. Canada's just more covert. In the US, racism screams. In Canada, it whispers. So open your ears and hear it. Because I it's not even a badge to say it. I've never been to my face called the N-word. And if anyone out there wants to try me, good luck. Because I'll go to jail for that. But I have been called terms or treated in a certain way or looked at in a certain way here in Canada because of the color of my skin. And I can't imagine if someone who knows or who is raised knowing that there's going to be a point in your life, many points in your life, because as Black kids, our parents teach us to be prepared for that moment. They teach us that we have to be ready for that moment. And we all get the, you have to work twice as hard to get half as much. And they tell you that all the time because you will experience it in your life. And I have literally seen the work twice as hard to get half as much. And I have literally seen people treat me a certain way because of how I look. And to put yourself out there knowing that you're already going to get that treatment and then still be brave enough to do it, just know that we got your back. Just know.
But and this is the perspective that I'm bringing to the conversation. And we have had this conversation together already when the narrative in North America is about skin color, right? Black people and black people and white people, where I come from France, because of the history, the French colony, the narrative is different. It's more African, so talking about West African and North African, so we are white and black people together combined, versus like French people and Europeans, right? And I do believe, beyond the narrative of the skin color, or beyond the narrative in my situation of my background, right, coming from North Africa, there is a thing that we see that that is really taking a bad turn as a society, where you see people hating people for nothing. Again, you have the right to disagree with what she said. You have the right to not appreciate it. And you have the right, to feel upset about it. There is nothing wrong about it. But does it justify, it doesn't give you the right to be disrespectful and to be hateful? I don't think so. And we are talking about Julie Black and the bold move, her bold move, and her reputation. She's well known in Canada. But let's take us at our level. Regular individual, when you speak your truth, when you say something that you believe in, and the people on the internet, mainly on the internet, don't believe in it, they will backlash at you the same way, right? Mm-hmm. And I gave you a concrete example this morning. On my channel and in everything that I do, I'm all about women's empowerment and women in leadership. And I talk a lot about, like the bias and the discrimination and the barriers that we face as women of color, right? As racialized women. And I do comments on videos, about also the women leaders who get fired, or, the women in politics who get backlash, or who just step down as minister, like we have seen a lot recently. And I cannot tell you the amount of backlash, especially on TikTok and on YouTube, but TikTok is massive there, that I receive, where people call me ignorant. When people this morning on YouTube told me the place was in the kitchen, that it was time for me to go baking, and Anna, she can say something about it. That we are used by organizations, and this is, we deserve it because we should be at home taking care of our families instead of working for a company. So just the fact that people disagree with what I believe in, they believe that they are entitled to come after me and to be disrespectful to me and to tell me how I should live my life.
Mm.
You two hit so many bars on so many different levels. Like I want to say it all, but for time purposes, I'm going to give my synopsis. Last week, I was in line. And as a busy woman, I'm in the grocery store, I'm answering emails. If I'm in line, I'm sending a voice note. Like I'm trying to maximize my time the best way that I can. And I was going to send a voice note because somebody had messaged me and it had been 24 hours and I said I was going to get back to you. And I said, "Hey Andrea," and then the person in front of me turns around. "I didn't expect you to sound like that."
What does that mean? Like,
That
are
was
you
my next
serious?
question.
What?
What does that mean? How am I supposed to sound like? Because previously I was on the phone
Mhm.
and I was talking Spanish, and the cultural norm is I don't look Spanish. If I go to the US, I'm from the Dominican Republic, you can look at me
Yeah.
and you know. But unfortunately, it wasn't my fault that I'm in a Caribbean country that was colonized by the Spaniards. So this is how I know Spanish, but I look like I don't know Spanish. So I said to him, I said, "What am I supposed to sound like?" I, I have $32 worth of oxtail in my left hand and my phone in my right hand. I really want to know what I'm supposed to sound like right now because, oh well, it's not a bad thing. I said because I speak, like, I sound different. I enunciate my syllables. Like, did you expect me to go, "Yo, I pop, man"? Like, what did you expect me to say when I'm on the phone
Whew.
to a business contact who had messaged me about something 24 hours ago?
Oh my gosh.
See, people,
I
girl,
don't know what's wrong with people. I was sitting there, I was like, I really wanted to go into it with him, but I was like, all I said to him was like, I said to him, "I want you to know that I have 2 degrees and I worked extremely hard my whole life not to hear comments like that."
like that.
Hannah, you are a nice person.
I
Because, I'd be like, I didn't expect you to turn around and mind my business. Turn
it
around, mind yours. Oh my gosh.
I was like, what is happening right now? I don't expect it to sound like that. And it really, it triggered me in so many different ways because growing up, well, I came to Canada in 1995, so there was no Hispanic people in school. Like the only other person that spoke Spanish was my cousin on the third floor that I would have to call to come translate for me. So that was kind of my culture shock. So I remember saying words like, for example, because, right? I would say it like that, and the teacher would be like, "No, it's because," and like they just drill it in you, right? So I enunciate things differently, but you're talking to somebody that started her education here. I did, like, preschool in the DR and I remember it, but all my schooling was here. So I'm going to sound like this.
Wow.
I don't get it. I was like, "Oh, Lord, are you using me as an instrument? Please let me know."
Oh.
Girl.
Listen, you know what? Like, this is proof that we need to keep doing what we do
Yeah.
in our respective businesses. And here on this platform, it tells us that we need to keep doing what we do because we need to put ourselves out there. We need to make ourselves visible with our
Mhm.
stories, with our accent. As a French woman, I am the one with the strongest accent, we know it. And you know how it was difficult for me at the beginning because of my French accents. But listen, this is what we're here for. And actually, Hannah, I would like to remind you maybe to share the link in the comments. Or for those of you who want to join us, you want to spill the tea, you want to share your experience, please join us. And now we are probably going to start sharing the wins, because that's what we're here for. And because what? Because it's Friday thing. It's Friday
Hey.
doom doom. It's Friday thing. It's Friday doom good doom. Listen, I watched the lyrics before coming live tonight. I decided to be a little bit serious. And the lyrics sucks. So I was like, listen, I don't like them. I can't even pronounce them. So I'm going to continue to do me, right, with my num, and that's fine.
To me, that's how the song goes. If I ever heard the song, I would know it. This is how I know it.
Voila, good,
Mhm.
very
You're
good.
aware that I only say chocolate in my head in your voice. Like the way you say it, like when I see it, all I hear is Doreen chocolate.
Voila.
The way
Oh,
you
I say voila. That I say, I'll be like, and like Darine says, and I say it to people. I'll be like, oh, and like my friend Darine says, voila.
say,
Voila.
at
You
this
learning French, girls. You learning French. That's good.
Yeah.
no.
Ooh, so who's sharing their wins first? Who's sharing their wins?
Oh,
I don't know. Should I?
Hannah,
Okay.
Hannah. Oh no, you sold us Beyonce on Instagram, girls. We are
I
waiting
know
for
you said
Beyonce. What
Beyonce.
happened?
Okay, look. Y'all remember February, big Black History Month, the first of Black History Month, Beyonce said, boom, I'm taking all Black dollars, tour dates worldwide. Spend your money on me. Well, Women's History Month, big Women's History Month, and being that we're talking about, our voices and how we sound and making sure people hear us for who we are, the Amplify Your Voice conference tickets dropped on March 1st.
Ooh,
Before you blink, those early bird tickets are going to be sold out. And two of my homies right here are speakers. So that was like the big win of the week. Like we dropped ticket sales. Sorry, I just had to do that. If my sound goes to my husband's car, it's going to be hilarious because my phone automatically likes to hook up to his car as soon as
oh,
he pulls in. So let's see what's going to happen. But yes, that happened this week. That was win number one.
and hold on a minute here, because it takes a lot of work and a lot of courage for you to host a conference. Like, it's a lot of work. So dropping such a high quality event for like-minded women, for women entrepreneurs, for women who want to launch their business and be surrounded by women who have, how do we say that, talked
Talk the
no
talk.
Talk the
walk the
talk
talk, walk the
and
talk.
walk the.
This is a big deal, so congratulations.
I know that was huge. Just launching it alone, I know what that takes, and like you spat out an idea that was in your head. That's
Yeah.
magic. That's
I'm
magic.
so excited. Like y'all don't even understand. If you miss this, good luck because it's going to be lit.
No.
So my second thing, ladies, remember I kept everything this year. Like I'm just going everywhere, doing everything.
I think your phone is trying to connect with your husband's car. I'm not sure what's happening, but you keep cutting off.
Thank you.
Turn off your car. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I'm joking with the cut. Okay. So I said yes because, school I went to, I'm a University of Windsor alumni, and I'm also on the alumni board. And I haven't really been out to any alumni events. Well, they decided to have one downtown on Wednesday evening,
Ooh.
and your girl was the host, and I enjoyed every bit of it.
Oh,
It was a win. I went out. I didn't have a mask on. I did my hosting gig. I went out in the crowd. The food was good. Like if anyone's rewatching that was there, let's talk about the lamb chops. Just you can hold them just like lamb chops. And I met some amazing people, and we shared a lot of stories. And when I got home, I felt like I went out. It felt good.
good,
Yeah,
good.
it was a
Yeah,
win.
and but let's say that, since the pandemic, you have been out very few times and very less when it comes to being in a crowd of
Yeah,
people.
that's a huge win.
So let's celebrate that, because I know, like, for you that meant a lot.
Nerve wracking, but those are my wins. And I didn't talk about it, but this is the Fenty MVP. I made sure I had to order that. It came the next day from Sephora,
It
Ooh.
looks
and it's
very
beautiful. It's matte. It came out. Okay, great. I'm done. That was enough for me. Yep, yep. I told you I was Beyonce today. Don't y'all be Kelly and Michelle. Come on.
That's fine. I'll be Michelle. I always felt like I was Michelle. You-
Okay, so who is the other one? Kylie? Oh,
Oh,
no,
Kelly, no,
Kylie.
Kelly's bad. Don't play on Kelly.
Yeah,
Don't
don't
play
play.
with Kelly.
Kelly's bad.
Like she's powerful. I love her, and I think I prefer. Okay, I think I prefer her to Beyonce. Why? Because hold on.
The B
Because
word is coming
she's.
for you.
I believe she's much more spontaneous, and when she want to speak her mind, she speaks her mind, like
You know what?
literally.
Because you're my girl, I'm just gonna go. Yeah, I agree.
I'm
Come
gonna
fussy
let it
boo.
slide. I'm just gonna let it cha-cha slide. I will.
And she's gonna let it cha
I'm just gonna
cha.
because I love you. That's all.
Oh, you're sweet. You're sweet. Okay, so hold on. Let's recap here. For those of you maybe joining us, watching the live, the replay, we are on Hannah's channel. And Hannah's, what are we doing here on your channel?
So it is Winning Women Friday, where we share your wins and our wins and cheer each other on like a community. So far the recap is the Amplify Your Voice conference is on May 7th at 11:30 a.m. in Mississauga. Tickets went on sale this week. So if you're interested in hearing women and how to amplify your voices, come on out. It's going to be a vibe. It's a Sunday thing. It's a Sunday thing. This is I've classified it as a Sunday thing. Like, you know, when you wake up with like a sweet little boo thing on Sunday, and you're
Oh,
it's one of those. It's one of
really? What she meant was it's a Sunday ting, not think ting.
a cute little boo on Sunday. There's gonna be plated meals. Darine's gonna be on the mic. Dwayne, are you gonna be on the mic too? Are you gonna speak or are you gonna host? What are you doing?
Yeah. I'm gonna be on the mic. I mean, yeah.
You be on the mic. I'll be on the mic. So if you guys are interested in coming out and you're watching the replay, because I know there's people that wait for the replay. I'm mad at y'all for waiting for the replay, but I'll yell at you in DMs. I'll yell at you in the DMs of watching the replay. She's good. Why
Oh
don't
my
you
God.
come on live? So that's been the win of the week. Like, I feel like that was so huge what you did and how you dropped it at the first of the month, like Beyonce. I was like, you're bold. You're one
Yeah.
bold woman. You're one bold woman, and you've given everybody 8 weeks. So get your babysitters intact, get your husbands, make sure they stay where they need to stay, and come out and learn how to amplify your business. Because the best investments I made was when I was in the room with the people doing the things that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah. There is no secret. Honestly, there is no secret. It's about, learning from those who've been there, and also, getting the inspiration and asking your question, asking for advice. You don't have to do it alone. So we will be all there with other amazing speakers as well, and a lot of amazing women in the room, right? So this is an opportunity. If you have to pick up one event this year, I should say, that should be that one.
No, I'm serious. That's the one that you need to go to, because it's the one that brings, out of all the events that I've seen, I'm going to hear backlash, but out of all the events that I've seen promote themselves for the month of May, that has been the most popping to me. And it's not because I'm on stage. It's because the value is there of the key players that you want to be, right? And it's well thought out. You have your schedule. The graphics look beautiful. Everything is on point. Like, no.
And the food's gonna be good too, y'all. So
I trust that.
Always.
I trust
you know
that.
I like to eat. I was talking about a lamb chop just now. You know I like to eat. So
I love lamb. Can we talk about how much I love lamb? But I like it with like that green sauce. I don't know what the green.
it had the green sauce on it. Okay.
I don't know what the green sauce is, but it's real good. It's real good.
Darine's like, are we gonna talk about jerk chicken or what?
I went on a quest.
You read my mind.
I know.
Where do you get the best jerk chicken in Toronto? And don't tell me your mom, because
At my house.
So what are you waiting for to invite us? Like, I'm just waiting for an invitation.
Summer.
Okay, let me know what I need to. I'll bring the festival. Like, I'm
you can make festival. Oh, y'all, come on now.
I hope I can find yellow plantain in the summertime because it has been bare out here.
Listen, I will just come, bring myself and eat, right? I will honor your food. That's what I'm gonna do.
I don't know what lately. I swear to you, after I turned 30, I love this kitchen. You couldn't get me in there before 30, but now I'm like, oh, it's like relaxing. I find it relaxing. I do when I don't have like a timer of like I'm hungry behind me. It's fun.
I love me some food.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Hannah,
So those were
Hannah.
my wins. Who's gonna share their wins? Who's gonna share their wins?
So I'm up next. So the win of the week for me is I've actually so I'm taking a course. I don't like to say what the course is, but my exam is coming up in about 2 weeks, and I've carved out study time. Like I've amplified the study time. So wake up at 5 a.m. Do a I know I do a 5 to 7, and then I do 2 hours in the evening. And I've been able to do that this week, and it has made me feel very, very happy that I'm able to and I'm comprehending what I'm reading, which makes me even happier. Because it's not so good when you're studying and you're like, I don't get this, and it's like, oh man, I gotta go back, and so when I'm comprehending stuff, so I'm optimistic this is gonna go well, and yeah, I think that's my win of the week that I was able to carve that out.
That's a huge win. 5 a.m. I'm still in my dreams. That's a huge win.
And that's a commitment. You are committed to your own success, and that's powerful and that's empowering.
Most
And do you keep sleeping at night? Because that was your win from the past few weeks.
Well, sleep is lagging. It's lagging because I'm not sleeping through the night because I wake up at 3. I don't know to find what or do what, and then I wake up. I look at the phone. I'm like 3, and I turn around and I'm like, okay, I got 2 more hours and change, or 1 hour and change, so I can wake up. So the sleep hasn't, but I know it's gonna get less and less as I become closer to the date. That's just natural.
Yeah,
it's natural.
Nerves.
The nerves. But Darine, please share your win this week. I'd love to hear it.
My win. Okay, so on Tuesday I went back to body combat. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch our previous episode on my channel because I shared my crazy funny story with my first day at the gym. That was not a good day at all. Catastrophe. But I decided to go back to body combat. I was like, I wanna master the thing. I'm not gonna let me down. I'm not going to give up. I am committing to myself. I went back, and honestly, I won't say obviously that was easy because it was not. But it was. Did I suffer? Yes, but I stayed from the beginning to the end, and afterwards I didn't feel like the first time I was convinced I was dying. I would die. I wouldn't spend the night, right? I wouldn't pass the night. But I was like, okay, you know what? It's painful, but I don't feel as bad as the first time. So I was like, ooh, that's what I call progress. And on Thursday I went back to the body jam. Is it body jam?
Was it good?
Body jam, this one. Yeah, so dancing. Oh, and on Sunday I went to the RPM. You know what? Actually, I really didn't like it. I found it boring.
The way you say
the music.
That sounds so I was gonna say that. I thought you were gonna say you liked it, and then you said boring, and I'm like, what happened?
No, you know what? I was like, okay, you go
3 times this week, 3 times, and she's still alive to tell the tale.
I'm telling you, and I even didn't cry. And so 3 times last week, and I went back on Tuesday. I went back yesterday. I don't know if I'm going back on Sunday because honestly, I found the RPM boring. Even the music and the vibes. I don't know.
Like, on the instructor. Like, I did RPM when there was an instructor, and there was one instructor that I love, and I will never miss. I literally would go up to her and be like, what days are you teaching? And I show up those days, like, to the point where one time I was on the stair thing, and like I'm short, so for me to use the stair stepper, it's a challenge.
Hmm.
And I was on there for like half an hour dying, and I was like done going home. I walked past the RPM room. I saw that she was about to start a class, and I walked right in.
It makes a
Love
world
you,
of a
everything.
difference. Yeah.
yeah, you have to find the right instructor who will hype it up and who has a good playlist.
The playlist is
Yeah,
essential to success, really.
yeah. No, that wasn't my vibe, and I don't know. I didn't like it, so I will see. I will see, but that's my first win for the week. The
Okay.
second win. So, my chocolate, chocolat, mon addiction au chocolat, so my chocolate addiction.
This is the best.
And I was like, when I decided to sign up for the gym, I was like, okay, since I signed up for the gym, I will stop eating chocolate because I eat too much chocolate in a day. Yeah, it didn't work. It didn't work, but, and that's the thing though. When I go to the gym, I'm hungry. And when I'm hungry, I want to eat more chocolate. So I'm like,
Mm.
damn, how do I handle that? So I haven't stopped eating chocolate, honestly, but I have reduced my consumption of chocolate. So I'm eating less. I'm still eating chocolate every day, obviously, but it's like way less than what I used to eat. So that's a win for me. It's really a big deal for me. So
This is.
yeah.
It is.
We had a good week. We had a
Oh
good
my gosh.
week. We did. From launching events to studying to going to the gym 3 times, we're thriving. We're thriving on Fridays.
I mean, I don't know what next week is gonna bring. Wow.
I'm excited. I'm excited for next week. Whose channel is it on next week? Dwania's. Wait, this way. This way. I am over the moon. I'm excited. This is passing by really fast, and I'm really enjoying the time here with you. So, for with whoever's watching the replay, winning Women Friday. Why can't I say it? Winning all week now.
Woman winning Friday. You know what? Keep in mind WWF. This is WWF. This is the animal stuff,
Yes, the
right?
Worldwide Foundation.
I climbed the CN Tower for them once.
Me too.
Oh, back when Hannah was like 30 pounds lighter, you know?
That's when I was doing the stairs. I
Yeah.
was training for that.
I remember that story. That's funny. That funny story. But next
Yeah.
time you want to do it, I come with you.
I may just cheer at the top for you guys.
Yeah, I vowed I wouldn't do it again.
Oh,
It is just one of those things that you do it once and then I don't know if 33-year-old Hannah has the knees for it at this point.
the knees.
I did
Really?
it at probably 33, 34. I had the knees for it.
No, girl, no. No, my knees are done. These are server knees, bartender knees. They're done. They're done.
Said,
I can't.
done.
They're done. I saw a TikTok of some girl like wrapping her knee, and then she said these can't be the same knees that did pop, lock, and drop it. And I'm like, they're not. They're not. There was a song, Darine, that was like pop, drop, and lock it. I'm gonna send you the video. It was very like so you have to pop your behind, drop it, and like lock it. And it was all your knees, girl. They don't do that.
On
Anymore.
knees.
Not anymore.
Okay.
I will send you the video so you understand.
Okay, people. So maybe a reminder: these 2 days, Hannah was the host of this show, Woman Winning Friday. Next week, Dwania will be the host, and the following week that will be me. We do rotate from one week to the other, and the links to follow us, the three of us, is down below. So don't forget to hit the link down below so you don't miss any of the conversation. Sometimes we chill, sometimes we're on fire, we spill the tea all the time, and we're here to celebrate us women, because the small, the big, in between, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and in between, this is part of our life, and when we want to keep it real here on we should have called it keep up with Women Winning Friday. No, it's too long.
No. Then Hannah's gonna have to learn no.
So Women Winning. Do I have? Oh no, I thought I have like lipstick. No, that's fine.
No. We're good. We're good. So Winning Women Friday, every Friday with us 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We rotate the channel. So if you want to keep up with us, the links are below. Wait, I gotta do it. Don't forget to subscribe to YouTube channels. I have to do it in the voice like the girls. They do it all so excited. So thank you so much. They do. They do. I feel like I'm not doing it. And turn on notifications. So you have to do it. You have to do it. It's gonna be a fun time. So I'll see you guys next week. Darine, Dwania, thank you so much for being on my channel. I will catch everybody later. Catch the replay, comment. We're gonna be watching. I'll see you later. Bye.
Be
Bye
nice. And if you're
bye.
not, we're still coming for you.
Please, we will.